Hey there, Ray from Bridge Marina. Doing a walkthrough today on this 2017 Regal 26 Express, a pre-owned boat in amazing condition. And there's just a lot of boat to speak about here. Done a really great job on this boat, having a full swim platform on this 26-foot boat, as well as having really just a large interior space. And it's a great space back here. Got a flip-flop seat here, so you can actually turn this into a nice little bed area, as well as utilize the back for the stern of the boat. Shower over here on the starboard side. You know, you're in salt water, you want to rinse yourself off when you get out. Again, full swim platform to access both port and starboard side. They did a great job having their waste tank out here on the transom, and just a really great design back here. So I like this a lot, because you know, a lot of times you go out on the boat, you're going to go anchor someplace and you're going to want to use this area of the boat for just hanging out, enjoying the sunset, things like that. As well as if you're staying at a dock, you want to be easy on and off the boat. They've done a really good job with that, as well as the walk-through transom. That's great, including a nice little gate for you so that, you know, kids, pets and such, you can keep them in or out. Flip this back up to its kind of standard position. Nice little area in here. It does have a pedestal table that can fit in here. Definitely seating for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 folks. And you just kind of tell the quality on this Regal. They've done a really good job with all the vinyl on it. As you can see above me, this does have a full bimini top, and this does have a full camper enclosure, which means we can put vinyl on all these or isinglass on all these, and you know, actually can use this entire outside space when you're staying over for the weekend. Of course, the boat does have air conditioning as well to make a great living space during the summer, because, you know, quite honestly, it can easily seat, again, probably 4 people there. This kicks back. Over here on the port side, this is just a great seating area. So certainly, you know, if I was hanging out at night, reading a book, this is really comfortable. You might even be able to sleep a small human over here too if you want to. Cooler fits under this seat. Certainly some storage over here, as well as access to our main breakers and our battery switch. We'll get to the engine compartment in just a few minutes. Come up to the helm, which is just a great full-featured helm. Has a bolster seat on it, if I want it or don't want it. Fusion stereo, Garmin VHF, Garmin GPS 7607. This is a chart plotter, fish finder, depth finder, full instrumentation, as well as a secondary depth finder. The one nice thing this boat does have, and we'll check it when we leave the slip, is it does have bow thrusters on it. The nice thing about that is when I'm in a tight area, it can really help me maneuver this boat. When I don't have a lot of control over that bow, it lets me get some direction with it. So that's one of the nice things about having a bow thruster, is it really helps you maneuver a boat of this size in a tight area. This thing is powered by a 300 horsepower GTS Volvo, built steering, but I really feel comfortable with this helm. From an operator perspective, I got a great field of vision. I can see all my instruments right in front of me, including my VHF, and you know, I feel really confident here. We'll see as we take this out in the water, but this is it's a great helm for a cruiser of this size. We can access the deck from here. Let's just check that out, because I always like to see how easy it is to get on the deck, because when you're a boat like this that doesn't have walkways down the gunnels, you know, you're gonna need to access your deck through the windscreen, you know, especially if you're docking, using the anchor. And boy, that was rather easy to get up there. The steps are the right height. Definitely that sliding door is firm. Our deck up here is nice and firm, and nice high rails on it. This is a nice boat. This does come with a forward sun pad. It's just not installed right this minute, you know, so this could all be a sun pad in case folks want to lounge out here. I do have windlass controls out here, stainless steel plow style anchor. I can't wait to get into the cabin and show you how large this is underneath, because it's a great space. So let's check out this cabin. And I'm about 5'10", 5'11", and you know, I still got a couple inches here. So I think if you're 6 foot, you'll just fit in here without a doubt. And it's a full size cabin. This forward area will actually convert into a bed, certainly enough for a 6 or 7 footer. A lot of space, has some movable cup holders, and of course it's a nice dinette in the meantime. And just a lot of space in here. I feel pretty open. I really like the placement of the port and starboard windows, which are just about at eye height that I can see out. And it doesn't make me feel enclosed. So, you know, I feel like there's a lot of space in here. I feel I can see outside the vessel, which is something you don't always see in cruisers of this size, but it's certainly a great little cabin area. Nice little dinette over here, little electric hot plate there, microwave. You can see I have a nice little flat screen TV over in the corner. They also have stereo controls down here. Nice little refrigerator. Of course, I have my aft cabin over here. So in the aft cabin, this is a great space. Very often this is where you're going to probably stay if there's just two of you on board, so you don't have to remake the dinette. But you know, again, I'm just about 6 feet tall, and I've got more than ample leg space on both sides. Great thing is they put a porthole port and starboard on this, you know, and that opens, as well as lighting in here. Of course, it closes up, and it's really a great space, more than enough for two. And they've thought about creating more headroom right here, because this is where you're going to be getting in and out, and it's nice to have that space to be able to get in and out. Notice I didn't hit my head here. As I get out of here and I go over and I have a full-size head over here, which is great. So this is a head and shower. So this door seals, this does drain into the hold, and of course I could have a shower here as well, which is nice. The whole bathroom becomes a shower, and this one comes with, of course, covers for the head as well as a shower door in order for you to be able to actually use this as a shower. Overall, this is a well-sized cabin for a pocket cruiser like this, where I've got adequate space inside when I want to sleep, eat, or stay out of the conditions. But then of course I've got a very large aft cockpit which has a full camper enclosure, making this a rather large living space. So this Regal is powered by a Volvo Penta 300 horsepower V8. This is digital throttle and shift. It also has a closed loop cooling system, which is a nice bonus. So I'm excited to take this thing for a ride and see how it operates, because it should be a good running boat. So now that we're out in the water, let's just see how this runs. I do have tabs down, trim down to see how it pops to plane. And with this 300 V8, yeah, it's confident to plane. We're already planed off here. I'm about 15 miles an hour. That's tabs down, trim down. And it's holding plane here at around 16 miles an hour, 17 miles an hour, which is nice, still confident. Now I'm just running with just trim down on plane. And of course, boost up my speed. I need to be around 20 miles an hour. It runs well. I'm running around the mid-4s, high 4,000 RPM. I'm in the 25 mile an hour range. Handles turns rather well. I can get a little more aggressive with this, although you typically don't with a cruiser like this, but handles rather well. And this engine's certainly the right size for this boat. Not too worried about shock that it may take. I'm sure this will handle its own waves rather well. Certainly a well-performing boat. As I come out of this turn, I'm just going to give it a bit more throttle just to see where it runs. Right now we're running around 30 miles an hour. We've got this thing trimmed out. We're probably at top speed, 30, 31. Very confident, comfortable boat. I have to say again, for probably about a 27 plus foot LOA, handles very well. Both on and off plane, jumps to and from plane really well. Done a nice job pairing this boat up. So between all the features on this boat, the amount of space and comfort on this is a great all-around, pocket cruiser or smaller cruiser for folks. If you're looking to get out with your family, spend a weekend on the water or a night on the water, or really just do a little bit more adventuring, this is a great all-around boat. I know for sure with the way this thing pulls, I could do water sports off this thing without a problem. Either way, appreciate you watching. If you have any questions about this or other boats, please reach out to us. Or if you need to just learn how to boat, get some education, training, who knows, maybe you just want to rent a boat or join our boating club, which is all a great way to get into the water, reach out to us. We're glad to help you. Thanks for watching.